Now then, how you doing? This video is going to be all about jiggers, and as you can see, my little jigger case that I've kind of not shown you what depths I have them all at, but there's a little clue, you know. I have them all at different depths. This side's maggot, that side's banded rigs. So yeah, I try to keep it as simple as I can, but with jigger fishing, it is literally all about inches sometimes, even half an inch to get to get to that ball of fish sometimes, you know. So anyway, we'll crack on and we'll show you how to set one up. Pretty easy. Normally, people like to use 2 float stops. Standard float stops, you get them anywhere. If I like to use 2, me being a bit different to what I am, I like to use 1. The reason that is, I believe that not all brands, but some brands, and it's not worth messing about, wasting your time to figure out which ones do float and which ones do sink. Just don't bother with the bottom end, is what I do. Always bother with the top end. We'll show you why in a minute. Yes, you can overshot it still, but still, you know, I'm fussy. I like to do it this way. Everyone else does it another way. If I do use 2, I'll use 2 up on this end. I didn't even see me thread that on, did you? Sorry. I just threaded the bead on, just so you know. Sometimes I do put 2 beads this end, but only if I'm making my little secret a rattle jigger. I've not heard anyone else use it. I've probably seen 1 or 2 videos where they're doing silly rigs and silly methods, and they used big floats. This lethal in the right situations. I'm going to show you just a single bead, nice and simple. I like to have it start off at 10 inches, don't we, usually. Loop knot, quick loop knot. If you don't know how to do a loop knot, I'll do a video about just knots in general. I'll probably get round to that at some point. Everyone keeps asking me about this jigger, place where I like to fish. I've won a few matches on it. A few have asked about it. 1 or 2 have even got onto it. So over the years, seeing people winning on it, people follow the flow, don't they, usually? Anyway, I like to use my teeth. If you don't want to use your teeth, don't use them. Just doing it for quickness. I like to put another loop over. So, as we all know, these Daffrons, we'd loop to loop them on like this. And then you'll thread your Daffron through it. Shorter the Daffron, the better for jigger. Just a hint there. Right, we're nearly there, because it is literally just a few. Maybe give it a foot or 2, foot and a half. That's one, yeah. I'm not going to measure it. I'll probably rip it down later on, because a bit fussy like that. Loop knot at the bottom end there. Probably one of the easiest rigs out there to do. There's no silly shotting pattern because it's all bulked up, which you'll see in a minute. Let me pull it. Just to make sure everything's tight. You never know, I might just pick this up and use it. I might even end up doing no meat, but you know. Right, and what we do is, that's the top end of the rig, the bead is. That's the top end of the rig where the bead is. And whatever length your fishery wants it from the top of your pole. 5 number 10s will do. So that's 1, 2. And what I'm putting on there are stop shots because they're all bulked up. Try get them as close as you can, pull them down if you need to. You don't really want to be doing that because it will freight the line. But that's 3, that's 4. And this one's 5. And then I like to use, usually people have stopped there, but because I put no bottom bead on, I put a slip shot on, number 11. So that's my marker, that, like, to what depth I'm gonna be at. Again, I'll say it again, I believe that some of these beads float for, you know, different sinking times and all that lot. It just stops any possible way of your rig not working the way you want it. So there's your slip shot, only tiny, just enough to stop, you know, just to stop it. And then all you need to do from there, grab one of your favourite hook lengths, whatever it may be. I'll just grab the random one out of the box. Preferably you want the rig about your hook length, 3 to 6 inches, nice and short, sometimes 2. Yeah, sometimes 2. Right, I've done this on purpose so you can see how tight you need your loops for the jigger. So please try and make your loops tighter than that if you can. As tight as you can work with, basically. what we do is we obviously stick our loop to loop together, stick our hook length on like so, and then over the loop, bish bash bosh. And that's how you've got your hook length on. So it slides up and down, and it stops there because I've obviously put the slip shot on there. A bit backwards from what other people do, but I don't care. This is what I like to do, all on the basis of what I've said. I believe that some of these stop float things they are quite buoyant, and do have different sinking times. Because it's a bolt rig, what you're making really, you don't really want that. You don't want anything buoyancy on this side, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.